Hey everybody, my name is Eric Kestner and I wanted to tell you about my job. So I have a great job and my job is working with kids as a therapist. Some of you guys might know what a therapist does and others might think, what is a therapist? Well, let me tell you a little bit about what a therapist does. A lot of you guys have gone to the doctors before and had a sore throat and the doctor checks you out and maybe gives you medicine or tells you a way to feel better. But when you go to a therapist, we don't give shots. We don't give medicine. But what we do is talk about things that have happened that might make us sad or mad or worried or just confused. And we need somebody to talk about and learn different ways to feel better about it. Sometimes we don't want to talk about things, and that's okay because we can talk about things in fun ways, like by playing games or working on art projects. Or sometimes I even use sand for kids to tell me things that are going on in their lives because that makes it easier. A lot of people see a therapist, and there's nothing wrong with it. We all need somebody to talk to at times. There was a great guy that used to be on TV a long time ago called Mr. Rogers, and he said we should always look for the helpers. And that's what I like to think of my job as a helper. I get to help families and kids talk about the things that are really hard and tough, and we get to learn different ways to handle them. Now, to become a therapist, it's kind of hard. It's a lot of schooling, but that's okay because learning can be fun. So, to become a therapist, you have to go to college and get a master's degree. That's about 6 years after high school. During this time at school, you get to learn about different cool ways to help people, how the brain works, how our feelings work, and learn really cool ways to work with people. And during this time, you even get time to go out, work with other therapists and other kids, and learn what works and what might not work so great. But you had the therapist that's been doing this for a long time right there with you, teaching you and helping you and kind of giving you some suggestions on how to do things better or differently. So becoming a therapist can be a really great job, but it does require a lot of schooling, but also it requires you to want to help people and talk to people and being able to handle talking about really tough, sad, and bad things that have happened. But it's so much fun because you get to meet so many people and you get to see so many positive changes happen when working with families and kids. So, I hope that gives you a little bit of insight or a little bit of knowledge, or you learn at least one thing about what it means to be a therapist and the journey it takes to get there.